Bangkok, officially known in Thai as Krung Thep Maha Nakhon, is the capital and most populous city of Thailand. It is the only cosmopolitan city in a country of small towns and villages, and is Thailand's cultural and commercial center. Bangkok's history dates at least to the early 15th century, when it was under the rule of Ayutthaya. Due to its strategic location near the mouth of the Chao Phraya River, the town gradually increased in importance. The city of Bangkok was officially founded as the country's capital in 1782 by King Rama I. Since then, the history, culture and language of the city have gone hand in hand. Situated on the banks of the Chao Phraya River, the Grand Palace is a complex of buildings at the heart of Bangkok. The complex is roughly rectangular, and has a combined area of 218,400 square meters, surrounded by 4 walls. Construction of the palace began on 6th of May 1782. At the order of King Rama I, the founder of the Chakri dynasty, when he moved the capital city from Thonburi to Bangkok. Throughout successive reigns, many new buildings and structures were added, especially during the reign of King Chulalongkorn, also known as King Rama V. Rather than being a single structure, the Grand Palace is made up of numerous buildings, halls, pavilions set around open lawns, gardens and courtyards. Its asymmetry and eclectic styles are due to its organic development, with additions and rebuilding being made by successive reigning kings over 200 years of history. Decorated with glazed tiles with a height of 6 meters, a total of 6 pairs, built in the reign of King Nang Klav Chao Yu Hua. These giant gatekeepers are important characters in the Ramayana literature. The palace has been the official residence of the kings of Siam and later Thailand since 1782. The king, his court, and his royal government were based on the grounds of the palace until 1925. The modern central court is dominated by the Chakri Mahaprasad Hall. The hall was built by King Rama V and completed in 1882. The original architect was a Briton, working in Singapore named John Clunich. Rama V wanted an western look to his new home, but others in the court argued that the king's residence and throne hall should reflect Siamese motifs. Thus the domed roof was replaced by a Thai-styled roof. It should be no surprise that the Thai nickname for the building is Westerner with a Thai hat. By 1925, the king, the royal family and the government were no longer permanently settled here, and had moved to other residences. After the abolition of absolute monarchy in 1932, all government agencies completely moved out of the palace. The Dusit Mahaprasad throne hall was built by King Rama I in 1790. In the early Ratanakosan era, it was an audience hall, where affairs of the state were conducted and royal ceremonies were performed. The building is one of the least altered and most elegant public buildings of the Centre Court. Wat Pho is a Buddhist temple complex in the Phra Nakhon district in Bangkok. It is also known as the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. The more commonly known name, Wat Pho, is a contraction of its older name, Wat Pho Taram. The temple is first on the list of 6 temples in Thailand, classed as the highest grade of the first-class royal temples. It is considered the earliest center for public education in Thailand, and the marble illustrations and inscriptions placed in the temple for public instructions have been recognized by UNESCO in its Memory of the World program. It is associated with King Rama I, who rebuilt the temple complex on an earlier temple site. It became his main temple, and is where some of his ashes are enshrined. It houses a school of Thai medicine, and is also known as the birthplace of traditional Thai massage, which is still taught and practiced at the temple. The Wat and the reclining Buddha were built by Rama III in 1832. The image of the reclining Buddha represents the entry of Buddha into Nirvana, and the end of all reincarnations. The right arm of the Buddha supports the head with tight curls, which rests on two box pillows, encrusted with glass mosaics. The soles of the feet of the Buddha are 3 meters high and 4.5 meters long, and inlaid with mother of pearl. They are each divided into 108 arranged panels, displaying the auspicious symbols by which Buddha can be identified, such as flowers, dancers, white elephants, tigers, and altar accessories. At the center of each foot is a circle representing a chakra or energy point. The posture of the image is referred to as Sihasayas, the posture of a sleeping or reclining lion. The figure is 15 meters high and 46 meters long, and it is one of the largest Buddha statues in Thailand. One-way boat ticket from Tatian costs just 5 baht, and it takes about 10 minutes to reach the Wat Arun pier. Situated on the west bank of the Chao Phraya River in Bangkok, Wat Arun Ratchavararam, also known as the Temple of Dawn, has over 300 years of history. This ancient temple had existed in the 17th century, since the period of Ayutthaya Kingdom. The temple derives its name from the Hindu god Aruna, often personified as the radiations of the rising sun. Its original name was Wat Pho. It is said that King Taksin the Great intended to establish a new capital of Thonburi. He traveled along the Chao Phraya river and arrived in front of Wat Pho just as dawn was breaking. The temple was then called Wat Chang, meaning Temple of Dawn. A major restoration of the spire took place in early 19th century, during the reign of King Rama II. The name of the temple was changed to Wat Arun Ratchatharam, and had become the temple of his reign. In the reign of King Rama IV, the temple was renamed Wat Arun Ratchavararam, as the present name. Around the base of the spire are various figures of ancient Chinese soldiers. The spire or prang of Wat Arun is where Buddha's relics are placed. Its architecture is remarkably outstanding, and is considered one of the greatest and most beautiful stupas of Ratanakosan kingdom. The architectural components of the prang reflect Buddhist ideology about the universe. The central spire is topped with a 7-pronged trident, known as Trident of Shiva. At the second terrace, there are 4 statues of the Hindu god Indra riding on Iravan or Airavata. The central spire symbolizes Mount Meru of the Hindu cosmology. The surrounding spires are devoted to the wind god, Pharafai.